Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm back in the grandchildren's bedroom where I keep my beautiful reborns and their prams and things, so it's sort of a combination room. What day is it? It's Thursday and it's 12:15, and I just have to go and collect some grandchildren from school today that I usually do on a Thursday. So I'll just have a quick chat with you because I just wanted to come and say hello. And then I thought I was desperate to put this romper on Lottie. It's long sleeved and it's quite heavy weight, but it's just beautiful because it's got blue on it, and I realised that today is Theme Thursday and one of the options is blue. I don't usually do Theme Thursday because I don't have stuff with things on it, I just don't have enough of that kind of stuff. But blue, of course, is easy. So I thought I'll combine two things, Theme Thursday and Lottie's next romper. This romper is made by Granley, and it's a beautiful kind of winter weight cotton, like what we used to call winceyette, or what's the other name for it? You're shouting it at me, I know. Winceyette, or I give up, it's not coming to my brain, but you know what I mean. And it's fully lined in white soft cotton. So I decided to put this on her. It's got tiny blue stars all over it, and then it's got just a couple of three embroidered little grub roses above three pleats that come down from the bodice. And then the sleeves are long, and it's got that beautiful it's got elastic around the wrists, and then the flare that comes out from there is trimmed in a beautiful light blue picot trim, just like the Peter Pan collar. That's got the same trim. The Peter Pan collar is plain white. It's not pure white, it's like more a winter white, that slightly off-white, that slightly creamy colour. And I think a boy or a girl could wear this outfit. Absolutely do. I think, it's just gorgeous for either. So it's got no lace or anything on it, so you could easily get away with putting it on a little boy. And she's wearing her Princess Charlotte knitted bonnet, which is in an off-white, like that winter white, creamy sort of colour. And then on her feet, look what she's got, these beautiful leather baby shoes. They're just gorgeous, pale blue. She's got white socks on, just plain white socks that don't fold down. They're meant to be up like that. And let me tell you about the little shoes. I bought them years and years ago, and they're just the plain blue, but they're softest leather, but they've got like a little ankle strap and a T-bar. I guess you'd call them a T-bar, yes. But they come up like boots at the back, they're quite high at the back. Not that she's going to be walking and needs the extra support, but still, how cute are they? So, oh yes, she's holding her Jellycat rattle because he's blue, and she's lying on her blue Jellycat blanket, which has got creamy coloured Jellycats all over it. And the thing I love about this blanket, I'll just show you, and all these types of blankets, is that it's reversible. So the other side, it's all cream, and then the Jellycats are blue. I love blankets that are reversible. I'm not sure why I do. It must have something to do with, I don't know, some old-fashioned thing, or I don't know, maybe I once had a blanket like that. I have no idea, but I absolutely love reversible blankets like that. When I sent Willow home to Lulu, she asked me to get a special blanket for her, and I got a beautiful one, not a Jellycat one, because I wanted to get an Australian one, but I got a pure baby one that was reversible in pink and cream. It was just gorgeous, so I sent Willow home with that. Now, let me think. My brain has to get into proper baby mode, not baby gear, baby mode. I'm not in gear, maybe that's what I'm thinking. Because, I know what I wanted to tell you. It's the silliest story you've ever heard, and it's not actually about reborns, but it's just about me. I decided to list a pair of sandals that I bought this season, so they were new this season, but I was so dumb I didn't try them on until it was too late to return them, because I looked at them and I thought, they'll be perfect. They're just perfect, as you do. So dumb. because I bought them online. No, they weren't on sale. I paid the full price. I ummed and ahed, and then I paid the full price, which I try never to do. But I thought that's so perfect. I put them in the cupboard, and and then by the time I went to put them on, of course, it was too late to change them. And because I've got a funny foot, well, he's not funny. He's just a bit more difficult than my other foot. I have to wear like a splint on my left foot and up my calf, just to keep my foot in the right position inside shoes. So it's quite tricky to find the right shoes. But anyway, so I decided that I would sell them on eBay. Now, I haven't sold anything on eBay for 100 years at least. So it was just a bit of an experiment to see, how it had changed over the years. And I did it all on my phone. I took good pictures, lots of pictures of the sandals, and got a good description. I actually looked up, because they're still for sale at full price, on the website that I found them on. So I wrote out the full description, and I listed them, and everything was fine for about 10 days, and then I woke up in the morning and checked my messages, and it said that my listing had been removed because I contravened a law or something, and so they had to remove it. And then I read all the guff that came under it, and it was because in my description I used the word Velcro. I should have used something like, there were some terms I could have added before it to something like Velcro or something like that, and then it would have been okay. So I'm not allowed to use it. We're not allowed to use the word Velcro because the Velcro company own that name, and if it's not real Velcro, if it's not made by them, then you're not allowed to use it. Now, I had no idea who the stuff was made by, but there you go. I think the world's gone slightly loopy. That's what I reckon, ever so slightly loopy. So, but in the meantime, my oldest daughter had said, "Oh, Mum, don't bother with eBay. They've got all those dumb fees." She said, "I'll just list them on Facebook or something." Oh no, I think she said Gumtree, which is like a local selling thing. So it made no difference. I didn't bother to relist them without the word Velcro. I just didn't worry. So, but isn't that crazy? Like seriously, because I used the word Velcro, they had to. And they had to, remove the listing. They did tell me that I wasn't in trouble because I probably wasn't aware that I had done the wrong thing, which I certainly wasn't. But anyway, there you go. I thought that was pretty crazy. Just quickly want to just say one more thing, and that is that I watched Kelly Girl's video this morning about, I don't know if you know, but she did an interview with The Guardian, which is I don't know if it's not just a newspaper, I think. I'm not 100% sure because they make videos as well, or films, I suppose. I don't know. Anyway, she did an interview with them, and so did Stephanie Ortiz from In Love with Reborns, and Stephanie's friend called Lucinda. I don't know if she does videos. She used to. I'm not sure if she still does. Anyway, so it was about explaining our hobby of reborn collecting. And I know that Stephanie and Kelly Girl were both disappointed with the way that the video turned out. I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was very good. I thought the clips that they showed I thought were fine. But both those girls were interviewed for a whole day, so there was an awful lot that got cut out. So that, I think that's probably why they're disappointed. But they did the hobby proud, there's no doubt about it. But if you want to go and see that Guardian video, go to Kelly Girl's latest video. I think it would be her latest. It was just from a few hours ago. So see what you think. And I wrote a comment there about what I think, which is, I have strong feelings about it. I think collecting is collecting, and whatever you collect, it doesn't matter. I mean, humans love collecting. Children walk along and collect seashells. We collect stones and rocks, and people collect train sets or little cars or pretend flying aeroplanes, all sorts of things, or model boats, or there's hundreds of stamps, there's millions of things to collect. Anything you can think of you can collect, because you find once you start getting interested in something and learning a bit about it, it just makes it so fascinating. So I know that there are people who collect barbed wire. Now you may think that's odd, but there are lots of different types of barbed wire, and once you get into it, it's fascinating. I mean, there are people who collect like drink cans, soft drink cans, and know all the varieties and each different version of every year and all of that stuff. So I see this hobby as a collecting hobby. I don't see this hobby as anything else. For me in particular, I don't cuddle these babies. I really just dress them. I love dressing them up and just looking at them, posing them and looking at them. But we all collect differently. That's the nature of collecting, isn't it? We all like different things and we collect differently and use our hobby for different things. But to say that we have mental health problems because we collectors is absolutely ridiculous. Like, people who don't collect have just as many mental health problems as anybody else. So I think it's just time that everybody got over themselves and let collectors be collectors. And I think we should stop trying to defend our hobby. There's nothing to defend. We collect dolls, and some of our dolls look like real babies. Well, yes, they do. And, I know that there are people who are freaked out by that. And, okay, that's their thing, but we're not freaked out by it. We can see the beauty and the fun and the artwork and, the opportunities for photographing and everything. So I just think we should stop defending the hobby and let everybody catch up with us. It's simple as that to me. But anyway, go and watch Kelly Girl's video, because there's a link underneath it to the Guardian video, and just click on the link and then you can see the Guardian video as well. Neither of them are too long. You'll have time to watch them. So, alright, my darling friends, having said all of that, that's plenty enough for one day, because I really have to go and get ready now, have lunch and upload this and all sorts of bits and pieces before I leave. So I will say goodbye to you. I hope you've enjoyed seeing Lottie in this beautiful, beautiful romper. She's quite warm, but I'm pretending she can't tell. I'm hot looking at her. Just to have shoes and socks and a knitted bonnet on and a long sleeve thing. I'm hot looking at her, but she's comfy, so I'm not worried. She can stay in this until I make the next video. So I think this is romper review number 15, I think. I hope you like this romper. It's gorgeous. I love it. Alright, my darling friends, I'll say goodbye to you. Thank you so much for being here. Although we're not in the kitchen, I think it's okay in this room. It's sort of grey outside, but anyway, I think it's not too bad. Thank you so much for being here, and I love you all. So please, everyone, take care. Be kind to each other. Bye-bye.